Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to New Guitar Day right here on the Joe Wentz Project TV. This is something that is to be celebrated. Seems like New Guitar Day happens more and more often here, which that's awesome. You know, if you love guitars and you love to play guitars, it's like Christmas, right? And as you can see right here on the wall, some of these guitars I've talked about in a What's on the Wall episode, but this one in particular right here, I have not. This is my new Fender, Squier Contemporary Strat. Let's take this off the wall here. I really love this guitar. It's called a Shell Pink, is the title of the color. And I really love the black headstock that's painted to match. To me, it just screams 80s all over the place. Now, the Floyd Rose. This is the Floyd that came with it, but all the silver you see, I replaced all that. So that's stainless steel. This Floyd actually came off the SBS model, the Steve Brown sound, like Super Strat that I got from Guitar Fetish. Came with the same type of Floyd, so I just took this and replaced all this with stainless steel. The long screws, the saddle inserts, and the saddle short screws up front. And I replaced the post. The posts, I'm sure, were really cheap, soft. So I upgraded those to the Floyd Rose German post. Got them from Amazon. They were 33 bucks. So what are my thoughts about this guitar? Number one, the first thing that stands out about this guitar is the neck and the way it feels. It reminds me a whole lot of a Wolfgang Standard. If you've never played a Wolfgang Standard, it's very slim and it's easy to get my hand around. I don't have long fingers, so it's very comfortable to play. Oh, and I also put these gold locking screws in. That was upgraded. I took the black ones out. They were soft metal. These are really great quality. I can't remember the exact what type of metal it is, but they're really good. So this it's crafted in China. Okay, all right. But I have to say, wow, I was shocked, very shocked at the playability of this guitar, man, because I seen the ads on Facebook. They kept popping up on my Facebook feed. Squier Contemporary Strat, over and over. And they had this color, and they had I can't remember what the proper name, it was a green color. Personally, I didn't like the green. I thought it was just kind of dull. It was a really dark shade of green. But all you have here, you just got the one tone knob, and you got of course the volume. You got a 5-way switch right here. The pickups, they say SQR for Squier. See that right there? They're not bad for what they are. They're really not. It seems to me when I'm playing this, there is just a little bit, how do I say, not muffled, but it's kind of like you have the tone dialed back just a little, but it's not to the point where it's a deal breaker for me. I hadn't even taken the plastic off the pick guard yet. It's still on there. I need to take that off, but I love this guitar. It's awesome. It's just got the standard tuners on there that came with it. They feel great. They feel fine. Look, man, I've been playing guitar a long time, and guitars have come a long way. When you're talking about the mid-tier range, they've come a long way. And for 500 bucks, you get a lot of guitar for $500. Now, did I have to upgrade these things here, the bridge and all that, and the saddles? Did I have to do that? No, but I know from experience, if you don't, with the soft metal post and the other soft metal things here on the Floyd, it's not going to hold its tuning. It's going to, once you get it tuned up and get it set up, you start using the bar, it's either going to be flat or sharp on your tuner. It's just That's just how it is. I learned my lesson a long time ago with that stuff. So right away, I went ahead and just upgraded those parts and just bypassed the whole aggravation of tuning it, dialing this in, tuning it again. It's soft metal, man. You don't want to mess with that. So, and I even ordered a Godot Floyd sitting over there. I found it for a great deal online. And eventually I might put it in here. I don't know. I'm going to see how this lasts. I started really jamming with it last night. Kind of, you know, putting it through its paces, if you will, as far as playability. And so far, man, I'm really enjoying this guitar. I went ahead and took the strings off and put some Diodarios on there. Now, the one thing I can say, what I really was impressed, if you look at the tuners, when you put your string, you don't really fish it through. There's not like an eye hole there that you fish the string through. They're slotted, and you just set your string on it and it goes right down into the slot, and then you go ahead and wrap it. Now what I do with the Floyd setup is I do my strings backwards. I put them on backwards. It's just an old 80s thing that I learned when I was a teenager. And if you were to fish this through the eye holes, you would fish that through, come down, and take the other end, and you would cut your string about this point here, and then put it in, and tighten up your long bolt, and then you start to tighten this up here, and then it's really easy. It just saves you a couple of steps. But like I said, there is no eye bolt there. It's just a slot that's cut from the top about midway down, and you just place the string, just boop, place it right down in there. And I was like, wow, that might be on some other guitars. I've never seen that. And to see something like that on this guitar, I was impressed. And I was like, wow, they kind of went the extra mile on a few things. Like I said, number one being the neck and the tuners. They kind of skimped a little bit on the Floyd, like I said, but I upgraded those parts and we're right where we need to be as far as, you know, if you're a person that likes to use a Floyd, 90% of my guitars have Floyds on them, and that's just what I like to do. If you're interested in these types of guitars, I would highly suggest checking it out. I will see if I can put some links below for this guitar. I ordered it straight from Fender, so but I can try to put some links in there. See what you think. You know, I even put the links to the gold screws there, the locking screws. I want to say I got those from Amazon as well. Amazon has come a long way with guitar parts and accessories. I mean, absolutely. The strap, Amazon, you know, and the upgraded stainless steel things, Amazon. And let me tell you about this other project that I'm going to start as soon as the parts come in. Hang tight. All right, this Fender Strat here is amazing. I already upgraded the Floyd on it. This body was what they call a loaded body. It already had the electronics pre-wired, everything, and it had a cheap Floyd Row Special. I took that off, put a Godot 1996 Floyd on there. This neck actually came off my very first Fender Strat that had a Floyd in the early 2000s. I think it was about 2000 or 2001. And this guitar plays fantastic. I mean, it's the pickup, the humbucker's hot. It's set up perfect. But the only problem, there's only 21 frets. You know, you look at your last dot right there, and that represents the 21st fret. I need one more to make it 22, and it doesn't have it. So I have some parts coming in. I had to look for a neck. Man, good luck trying to find a Fender neck with a locking nut online. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a rough task. I searched and searched, and I was like, golly, man. Now, did I go on the Fender site and look? No, I was just looking at, you know, other sites. This neck's going to be coming off. I did find a maple neck for a locking nut to be put up here. It's already cut for one, and it's a 22 fret. It will have it's a left-handed neck, so the headstock will be upside down like Hendrix, you know, kind of give you that vibe. This guitar is heavy. That's one thing I'm noticing right now. but man, it's solid and it plays so good. So we got some parts coming for this. Won't be a new neck. I ordered some new I ordered the new locking nut, ordered some tuners, and I even ordered a string retainer, directly Floyd Rose product there. And you know how much that was? That little string retainer? It's about $25. But the thing is, that's an official Floyd Rose part, and that's what I'm talking about. You know, doing these little upgrades to the Floyds and little things like that, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. The neck is coming from Guitar Fetish. I tried to find just your standard, you know, right-handed neck, but they were out of stock. They've been out of stock for a long time. So I saw the left-handed and I said, shoot, man, I don't mind a left-handed neck. I mean, come on. I mean, look at the purple haze right there. It's the same thing. Doesn't bother me. So when that neck gets here, we're going to be swapping this out. That'll be a cool project I love to talk about in the near future. Just got to wait for all the parts to get here. And hopefully this will be back in business, because this guitar plays really, really well. Like I said, I got this body from the Stratosphere. If you're not familiar with the Stratosphere, go on eBay and type in the Stratosphere, and you can find loaded bodies, Fender, Charvel. You can find necks. I probably should have went there, but I actually did think about going there to look for the neck I was wanting, but I've heard from a buddy of mine that he had kind of some hit and miss things with getting necks from the Stratosphere, so I avoided that. And I said, nah, I'd just rather buy a new one. So, but we'll see what happens. You know, I did have necks from Mighty Mite. They're okay. They're a little bit fatter than I would like, but this neck coming from Guitar Fetish is going to be a first for me. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm excited either way, because I love to play guitar, number one. I love to tinker with them and upgrade little things here and there. Nothing major, but it just makes, you know, it makes the guitar perform better, and just makes it a lot more fun. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching this video. We will catch you on the next time around. Take care. Bye-bye.